Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. In my hands today we're going to go PSi TaylorMade iron hitting up against the Ping I series irons. Both got 6 irons in my hand. Let's compare these two kind of better players iron plus game improvement. They offer some help. Let's get stuck in. Right, so we're going to look at the Ping I series and the PSi from TaylorMade. So soles on these two clubs are almost the same. Looking down at the top lines, again, they're almost identical. You get a little bit more of a chrome finish in the PSi over the I series, more of a matte kind of finish. Both of them have this kind of weight off the back and bar at the bottom and at the back. Ping is a little bit more undercut looking. You get this dampening bit in the PSi as well, this kind of little badge that they're putting in there. And you also get the face slot and the bottom slot on PSi. Now both of these irons are built for people who want as much help as they can get out of an iron while still looking a certain way, which both of these definitely still do. Let's hit them and see how they feel. Right guys, remember if you're liking the reviews, liking the channel, remember to subscribe down below because YouTube likes that. Right, we're going to hit the TaylorMade PSi to start me off down by the ball. You get the two line-up lines, or sorry, the two slots on the face do line and frame the ball up quite nicely. It's a medium top line, certainly not their finished iron, but you've got players like Justin Rose bagging these clubs, so you've got some of their better players using them as well. Let's give it a hit, see how it feels. Feels very nice off the face, feels quite solid, certainly doesn't feel soft in any way. None of these clubs are forged, so you are going to get that sound of a little bit of a whack off the face as well. Let's give it another hit. It does feel very easy to hit and absolutely no problem getting that shot up in the air. Now we have got some real ball data as well coming at you with my Titleist Pro Vs and my Pro V1Xs and a GC2 here on the floor. Let's just try the I series and see how it feels. Now out of the two, I like the shape of the I series from Ping a little better. It's a slightly kind of sharper top lines, which I think I prefer the look of, but there's not much in it, there really isn't. Next to no offset on both of these clubs. Let's give it a hit. Now for me, the Ping does feel a little easier to launch, which does make me feel like I'm going to get a little bit more out of it. From someone who doesn't particularly hit the ball overly high, the fact that you've got this weight at the back and pulling off the face a little bit makes me feel like I can get the ball up in the air even from a similar looking club head. I'm going to check the numbers to see if that is actually the case. Let's give it one more hit. I mean, this feels like it's going up like a 7 iron more than a 6, where that one felt more like a 6-5. It's interesting in the different launches. Let's check out these numbers and see if there's any difference in them. Right guys, if we look at the two clubs then, so the PSi for me was carrying 1676 iron, averaging 167, topping out 168, and the Ping was getting up into the 170s. And what was interesting with the Ping is it was launching at around 17 degrees, where the PSi was launching, averaging down at 15.6. Peaking height 28 PSi, 32 with the Ping. So what I was seeing in the real testing was happening and showing itself in the data testing as well. For me, that added launch, for someone who doesn't get the ball particularly high, it's given me a little bit more extra distance. It's nothing to do so much with the clubs or the loft so much on those ones. It's actually a little bit more to do with the launch angles I'm able to generate from CG placements. And I say it's nothing to do with the loft. The loft on the Ping is actually slightly more lofted than the PSi. So that little bit of extra loft for me is helping me launch and keep the distance. I think for you, this is where it's so important that you test. Some stronger hitters might find that flips. So actually they need the stronger lofted of the other, the PSi over the Ping maybe. Again, it shows you the importance of testing. For me, that feeling of being able to get the ball up in the air with the Ping, I like the slightly sharper looks, wins it for me, but there literally is not much in those two. Two good clubs, you go and try them, tell me which one you prefer. Remember, post comments down below. As always, subscribe to the channel if you like the videos. Speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at Crossfield Mark, also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.